Hi. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and whatever else may be watching. I'm not. I'm not sure what the hell we're going to talk about tonight. I have got a couple of subjects. One of them's going to make people a bit ranty, mainly me probably. But yes, good week, people.
Say, light the fire, Matt. We'll see what happens.
It's not been a bad week.
No,
Well,
I've had a couple of off days though.
I say, the week wasn't bad. Then the car issues yesterday, thankfully, got fixed yesterday. But my body feels like I got ran over by said car. Thankfully, I did put the parking brake on. Just saying.
just relax.
did you
a
put
bit.
some
Just
shocks
relax.
behind the wheels as well?
I did.
Shocks behind the wheel just in case, yeah.
Always do. I've had cars roll. I know what that's like, especially if you're using those shitty small jacks that come with the car, and the whole thing goes sideways and crushes the jack. Yeah, I've had that happen. We ain't doing that again. My foot was underneath it.
It's like the other thing up was always the second you take the wheel off, you put the wheel under somewhere.
Yep. At
So
least that
that-
way you have a minimum or a maximum drop. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trouble
Yep,
is,
that's
you see a lot of these people now though who just rest the wheel against the passenger door or against the bumper, and it's like you just taken away a basic safety thing.
Or people that like to not use jack stands at all and try to use, like I said, those small crank jacks for the cars. Like, I understand if you're on the side of the highway or something, your tire goes and you got to put a spare on, you're probably not going to have everything with you. I get that. But if you're actually doing mechanic maintenance work on a vehicle, yeah, you need to do this shit.
So even if I'm changing a wheel, I will.
Matthew,
the
put it
wheel
back.
No,
Put it back.
no, because it suits you now.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. I now have to go and change my name before the show when I join StreamYards every week because this keeps happening.
I think
No.
that's why he's got those tails now. He's now seen the video of it.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's only one tail.
It's strange how he watches, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Now he's got these add-on tails.
I had the tail before you showed me the video. Oh.
And yes, but you got the T-shirt saying "relax."
Now I'm not judging anybody for what they get up to on their weekends. For it's entirely up to them.
See, it's calm right now. I'm waiting until Lee and Lisa show up, and then I'm screwed.
Oh, yes, Steve.
Hey, Anki.
Hey, Hanky.
Yeah, I might have not had as many safety things when I was removing the under tray off the old car. Yeah, I might have, and then realizing, yeah, I'm underneath the car and got nothing stopping it if it falls. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well, no, the worst when you're under the car and you hear a noise, you hear a creak or a pop or whatever, or a shift, you're like, oh, I got to move.
Yeah.
I got to move right now.
It's though when you had the cars from the 80s and 90s where the sill would collapse as you're jacking it.
Yeah.
I've sat there, I've jacked up a car and watched the car didn't move.
But that pinch wall definitely did.
But the jack just sort of tore its way through the sills.
Yeah, I had that on the first Picasso I had. It fell off the jack and yeah. But, surprisingly, it failed the next MOT on the sills.
How yeah.
I wonder why. Yeah, because
well, that's like when I had my PT Cruiser, I had to do control arms on it. And mind you, I did it in my garage at 2 a.m. And my garage is not a large workspace. I think 2 or 3 feet on either side of the car, on that small of a car. So I'm working on it, got everything. Thankfully, even though obviously you do the tire shit, I have no way to get in there to put the tire under. So I had an extra jack, not lifting off the jack stand, but pressing up at height, Well, that's when the car rolled. and my foot was underneath the knuckle of it, and it landed on me. Hanky gets it.
I was thinking that as well.
Hanky, Tyler didn't even know who Frankie Goes to Hollywood was till I showed him the song "Relax."
No, I know
The
I've
proper
heard of him,
video.
but I've never, like I said, been exposed to his music or anything. And very
No,
interesting
probably-
choice.
you've probably heard the music before. You just not seen the video till today.
Yeah, that was a little more in depth
Eye-opening.
than expected.
Eye-opening.
It gets better.
No, I closing if anything, Craig. Actually,
After that, Hanky, he came out with it, that he's now got tails that he can wear.
Yeah.
they're not wearable. God damn it!
They will be
Oh,
once you
yeah.
shoot it onto your butt plug.
Now I'm debating: do I show the tail? Do I make it? Understand what
No,
it actually?
well,
Let the
come on.
imagination just go
No,
for the
go on,
weirdness
go
that y'all
on,
are fucking doing.
show people the tail. I mean,
Oh,
and then
her
tail.
Hanky will give you the exact instructions of how to attach it.
Insert.
Never mind. It's going back in the bag.
No. Show us your
It's a good tail. It's a good tail.
It looks a bit battered.
Not yet.
What it was cut off at Coyote's ass, so I'm sure he didn't, enjoy that process. Afterlife or not, that's kind of, a personal.
What you get up to, mate, at the weekends is definitely entirely up to you. I'm not judging here, but
And you guys seem to want to call me every weekend and hang out and all this, and you're inviting yourself into the situation now.
We may not be judging, but we are taking the piss.
oh no, I don't
That's
judge
no bell.
anybody. I don't judge anybody. Will I take the piss out of them? Definitely.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is we know where all of Tyler's VG goes. Oh God, Club Tropicana.
Oh, and fuck, and now
Hi,
Mike's
Mike.
here. And now Mike's here because this is going to be even worse.
Mike, answer this right. When somebody says "relax" on a T-shirt, what is the first song that springs to mind?
Yeah, that ain't going to take long.
Oh, your mate, Mike is probably going to rip. I was going to say rip you a new arsehole, but that was a poor choice of words. That was.
That choice of words, man. Oh.
That was a very poor choice of words on my behalf.
Oh, they shut everything down for the year, Melissa? I know weather-wise and everything, they're going to start shutting everything down anyway.
Was there not a lot you could do in the garden? With gardening, is there?
Not unless you've got a really severe greenhouse setup, and even then, maybe.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I'm telling you, it's Tyler. I wonder where we can get you one of the leather caps from.
I have the worst feeling that either you or Bill has one in a drawer somewhere from years ago.
Matt, any Harley shop in America.
He's actually not wrong.
Mike.
Oh, he's actually not wrong. I know.
No.
No, not you say that because I've been in Harley shops. You're not fucking wrong.
Oh, you saying
Little
that?
metal studs and everything, Bill.
You said about leather hats, yeah. Obviously, part of Judas Priest on Facebook and all that. Rob Halford's latest pick. You've got, honestly, if you want scarring for life, that's all I'm saying. Just please, Rob. I love Rob Halford for his voice. I love the man for what he's given us, but
is that his wedding pictures?
it's the one where he's at the concert in the green room, and it's just No, Rob, no. You're too old to be doing this now. It's just wrong. I mean, he's what, 70, 76, I think, now, Rob. Bless him. Not that it'll mean anything to a lot of people, but Danny Thompson died last week. Danny Thompson, to anybody who doesn't know, was double bass player. Played on a lot of very fucking famous songs. I mean, he was well in his 80s, though, so which I'm pleased about. So,
But he was part of the original Alexis Corner.
Alexis Corner, Fairport Convention, Pentangle, a lot of the old school folk music.
And the folk.
Now, was he like a studio player, or did he just work with that?
No, he was a musician.
He was a serious musician, bass player.
Yeah,
right
really,
across folk rock world.
Real talented man. But real shame that he's gone.
you knew he was going to say it.
That is very true, actually.
Yes. Just keep him away from the feather bonnet.
All you need to do, Tyler, shave the beard, leave the tash, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, but you gotta wax it and get it to spiral perfectly.
I could just see you, Tyler. God, your kids are going to be so disturbed by what child cruelty. What you're doing.
No, just wait till they get to the age that they're like, "Hey, we can actually watch some of the shows Dad used to do years ago." No, don't do that.
No.
We're not. No.
This is very true, Hanky. You can buy. I might have a look in a bit on my Temu account and see.
I'm afraid of the packages that are going to start showing up at my door.
What can we get Tyler to do this week? Oh, which reminds me, who would like to see Tyler vape on an e-liquid from, what year is it?
Well, the label's a little worse for wear. Put it this way, it's a Dragon King e-liquid. That's all you could read on the label. And honestly, it's probably, because the first time I tried starting vaping was 2011, 2012. So probably right around there.
Right. So if you want him to vape on it, stick a 1 in chat.
Look at that color.
It
smells of like caramel coffee tobacco.
Caramel, is that the same as caramel?
Depending on what part of the state you're from, yes.
Evening, Brother G.
Up, G.
Oh, and G's going to show up for this one. Hey, G, love you, buddy.
Yeah. Well done, Jay.
I tell you what, G has been proper busy this week doing music. Proper busy.
I saw he's been releasing some stuff.
He has got more stuff to come. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say anything else on that. Well, this is true, Mikey.
Tinge to it.
Are you sure that doesn't say on that bottle poppers?
Is it a clear bottle? Is it a glass? Is it a clear plastic
bottle?
No. Is it?
No, it's like an amber bottle.
It looks like it looks like something died.
And think too, it's probably a 50-50.
It's a 50-50 chance of you surviving it, mate.
No, not hurling. That's the issue.
I was going to say 50-50.
Wait, can I add a little bit of ice to it?
No, put a bit of cactus in it.
Yeah, stick your
better option.
No.
We can see the way this show is going to be the whole time, huh? Yeah.
No. I do have some serious things to talk about this week. Well,
Thing is, if that was one of your first bottles, that's going to be a high nicotine, though, isn't it?
I hope.
That's going to be
Oh,
about 18.
fuck. I didn't
innit?
think about that.
I'm hoping.
Thankfully, it's over a decade old, so hopefully it's degraded quite a bit by now.
I'm hoping it's like 36 milligrams.
Because you think back then, minimum of the chops per son was what, 12?
I think the group will agree that for safety purposes, you need to do it on a meg.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely
Now,
on a map.
Matt, you know what that build's going to be like. That's my goon build.
I think he
this
needs to
is-
screen for this.
as G rightly said, pointing out safety yet again, we don't want you running away with your tail between.
I'll give you that. That was a good one, G. That all went together very well. I'll give you that. Oh fuck hell! What? Why? Why do I do these things?
Exactly,
Well,
Mike. You and I did it when we did all the nasty fucking juices. We did it all on mechs, even though
On
Poor old
proper
Mike.
mech builds too.
poor old Mike nearly ended up headfirst in the bin at one point. That's it.
That's
And
true.
it was the mushrooms
still
that
did
did
it.
you.
Dude, the scary part is the liquid's not even that dark.
It's coming out in lumps.
Oh god! Now that's out of the bottle, it smells even worse. Oh fuck!
Don't, Tyler. Don't smell it.
I'm not trying to. I'm not even near the fucking mech.
Don't
I can
take
smell it from
any
here.
Deep breaths.
Hiya, Shrek.
Hey up, Shrek.
No,
Hope you're well,
Shrek.
buddy.
Matt,
Hey,
for the
Shrek.
full benefit, I think he needs to be on full screen.
I'm sure we can do that if I can remember how
Sorry,
to do it.
Tyler.
No,
Well,
you're
the problem
not.
is, so I'm at the moment of I don't want to add a fuck ton of the liquid to it because I know I'm gonna have to scrub the fuck out and soak this RDA, but I don't want to dry hit on this shit either.
Look, at least it's not silica wick.
This is true. All right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that
There's
stuff
the
in silica
questionable-
wick.
the questionable.
You
All
see,
right.
we'll just be bastards and pick on him now. I can do commentary over it.
I think that cotton looks a little dry.
Yeah, I didn't put it all the way to the bottom of the deck and flood it there, Craig. And just for the effect, we'll use the Ultram Drip Dip.
Shit, that's not good, Shrek. Okay, now, mate.
Oh shit, man.
Oh, broken shoulder. Oh, shit.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
fuck.
Now that you weren't well, I thought you still were struggling with that cold that you had. Didn't realise you had a broken shoulder. Shit.
Oh, mate, that's
Yeah,
that's
no
nasty. Yeah, I hope you feel a bit better soon, buddy.
All right.
All you've got to do is finish the 10ml bottle,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't happening.
and as Mike said, just relax.
All right. Shits, giggles, and well, hand lotion.
It could very well be shits after this.
It's actually not like there's really not much flavor to it. It's really not like. But there's the nicotine from it. Yeah, that's definitely like a very well aged, like
I think
12 or 15 milligram.
I think we need a few more pulls off that.
Mm.
I'm not trying to nick myself
Sorry,
out
Stevie.
either here, Matthew.
You'll be fine.
Go get some mushrooms.
If I could get hold of some. Oh, I see your point. If I could get hold of those.
Yeah,
sort of
now you get it. Now you get it. All right, one more and I'm done. 'Cause I can already feel the nicotine from it.
Go on, we need you to purge. Big hit.
Absolutely.
This is a point on mind your business on the fucking 60
Go on,
amp battery.
go on,
No.
go on. The audience has spoken, mate.
That was the shallowest pull I have ever fucking. Even Mike
Oh.
could beat that.
Yeah, but like I said,
wouldn't
Bill, the
go that
nicotine level
far.
is not low. Yeah, we're not going to hit that again. That's too much. No. No,
Well
we're
done.
done with that.
Oh,
Like I said, the flavor of the liquid wasn't the problem. It wasn't even like peppery like you would expect. But dude, the nicotine just hit
you
my
know what
forehead.
he's going to do? He's going to put that Mac down, forget, pick it up in about half an hour.
You know, you have a really good point there, Matt. Why don't we just go ahead and remove that battery right now?
You reminded him.
Well,
Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
We don't want him throwing up on the show.
No.
No, not even that. Fucking hit it real hard, not thinking about it. All of a sudden, the chair gives out like a pull of Dave, and we're out the side.
Hey, right.
Man, I'm actually curious what that nicotine level is because that's strong. Fucking hell. No, yeah, that's a point. Mind your business build on one of the newer Molly cells. Yeah, you don't need to hold that button long.
Yeah, that's not good, Shrek. Not a lot you can do for a shoulder either.
No, there ain't.
Apart from tape it up.
A elbow support sling.
Yeah.
Depending on that depends on the brake, though.
It does.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. So, serious subject. ID cards.
Which petition was geo-locked.
It will be for you, mate, unfortunately.
It will be, sorry.
But the petition is there, although I think most of the people in chat have actually already signed it, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
The petition is getting big.
I was saying, remember we talked about like a week ago when I first saw it was like 100,000 signatures, and we talked 3 days later, and it was 1.5 million.
I've been
It's 2.345.
Now there's some other issues. There's some other issues that I've been thinking about the ID card thing. The fact that it isn't actually an ID card. We all call it a card. It's not going to be an ID card.
No,
right, it's not like a license.
No. It is going to be an ID app.
It's going to be an app on your phone.
Now, this is where it gets interesting, and how much do you know about computer and information and technology with phones and apps? As we all know, when you download an app or a game or whatever, it will ask you for permissions, okay? Do you allow permissions to allow it to see your contacts or your photos or blah, 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 blah on your phone? The app that is being constructed currently by Tony Blair's son has a bypass backdoor bypass built into it, so that even if you say no to it, it will grant permission. Which means any information that is on your phone and anything you do on your phone can therefore be data mined from your phone So where you go, what you do, what you say in messages, what contacts you have on your phone, private information. If you have children, private pictures possibly of your children. Private pictures maybe of you and your partner, your wife, whatever. All of this will become, the government will be able to look into.
Yeah.
There you go for what is going to happen. Now, this idea of the ID cards, which I keep calling it ID, but the ID app, was originally Tony Blair's back in 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
Which proves that Blair is the master of puppets behind our current wonderful Mr. Starmer. Now, you've got Blair's son, who owns the company that is doing the app.
Yeah. You use too many letters in that word just before Starmer.
What, Tony Blair?
No.
Be liar.
No. Current. You use too many letters.
Bill? Now.
Just comment. Just passing comment.
We will be respectful to the cunt. I mean, I totally agree with you. Well, first of all, Shrek, it's not communism. The current government is definitely not a communist government, and their viewpoints are definitely not communist.
No.
Because if you look up communism, the genuine, the real format of communism, which has never worked in any country ever in as long as the planet's been about, communism meaning everybody is equal. So Tyler and I, and Bill and Craig, we would all have the same amount of money. We would all have access to the same, communist ways. Exactly, Shrek.
As a principle, on paper it sounds wonderful. Everybody's equal. Everybody has, blah blah blah.
The reason I say it, Shrek, is because you're right. It is communist ways, the communist modern way, which is the people at the top who've got all the money want communism, so everyone's equal and they can control us. But they want to be more equal and have more money.
I was saying that's the thing.
I would say that's the thing I was getting.
Everybody is equal. Yeah, everybody is equal below them.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Shrek. Well, not at the moment, and this isn't me taking the piss, Shrek. But Shrek works a lot of hours. Craig, again, you work a lot of hours. You work for your money. You work hard. Why shouldn't you have more money than say I do? Because I can't work, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that.
No issue.
No issue whatsoever. Under communism, everybody would be equal.
And think about the logistics of that. So say you've got a 17-year-old kid just starting out work at McDonald's, and you've got a doctor performing brain surgery,
Mm-hmm.
So
equal. Mm. But the problem I have here is, like Shrek just said, about national insurance number, driving license, tax bills. But on top of all that, Shrek, they want it so that they will be able to monitor how much you spend per week on, for instance, e-liquid, how much you spend on beer, how much you spend, wherever you do your shopping.
Well, I think that's even easier for them to track how much driving you're doing, where you're driving, and
there's certain things of it because they're saying it's so that they can keep out illegal immigration. Well, if we work on this theory, what Starmer is saying is that all of the illegal immigrants who are trying to get in without being noticed by the government will come in and get an ID app so we can monitor them.
Because they're going to make sure and download that first thing,
Well, then you hit the little thing. Are they going to make it a mandatory pre-installed locked app?
Yes.
That's what I was wondering.
That
And
is-
if say you don't want to download, or if you do download it and want to delete it, you're not able to.
Exactly, G. 1984.
Yeah.
It's if nobody has ever read Orwell's book of 1984 or seen the film, there is a film also on it, very good film with John Hurt.
Yeah.
Go and watch it. Go and watch it because it is where we are going. I guarantee it.
You know,
It
you
is
guys
where
have talked
we
about
are
it so many
going.
times, and I still haven't seen that one.
Honestly, it's not a particularly exciting film, but you look at it and look at what it's telling you and the facts. And the fact is, if this goes through, it's going to cause a lot of shit.
Okay, this is Big Brother.
I'll say you guys have heard what's happened here in the last week or so, right?
Yeah, you take care of yourself, Shrek.
Yeah, look after yourself, Shrek. Hope you get well soon, buddy.
Get some rest, buddy.
Yeah, hope you feel better.
Here's trouble.
Hey, William.
Hey, William.
Hi, William.
Dobby Dobson. The fact is that the whole I've already said about that, William, about his son's company and the fact is that
I would say his son's company, that smacks more of nepotism than anything pre-planned, because his company is an app producer.
Yeah,
that's what it was set up to be.
Yeah, they did.
If you have full access to someone's data to that point, do you have access to like bank accounts and passwords? And
yes. You think about it.
What would stop you from?
They have access to something else that most phones have. Tracking.
So think about it this way, Tyler. Everything you do on your phone, everything,
right?
They will be able to have access to.
They'll be able to do a full screen mirror and be able to see every app you hit, every button swipe you do, and
conversations between us lot.
It goes even further than that, though. You've got an Android phone. It has a lot of Google apps built in, embedded, which includes Google Maps, which means they know exactly when, where, how, and why you went anywhere.
Yep.
And that's not just where you went in the car. That's the shops you walked into.
Now, I have to make a point. One thing I have to own up to this week. I put a post up, some of you might have seen it, in the group of a tattoo on a Jewish person's arm.
Yes,
which many of you will know, which is from the Second World War, when the Jews were tattooing people so that they knew who this person was and so on, and that was where the tattoo came from. The reason I put that up is not me being anti-Jewish or anything like that, or a Nazi or any of that crap. It is the point that this is what went on in the Second World War with the Nazi SS. And this is how it happened. It's no different to having somebody who can track everything you do, as did the Nazis in the Second World War, and tracking what people said. The Russians tracking what people said in the Cold War era when they were tracking. If you said, I don't like the government, I think the government are a bunch of dickheads, suddenly, poof, you vanish.
And see, that was the point I was going to bring about with this app and everything. So
as well,
there's going to be obviously AI involved to a certain degree. So
I mean,
you're going to have auto detection for hot words and whatever else you want to call them.
I mean, the group that me and G and Lee have, which is for that, that show, when we're talking about songs and stuff, we're fucked. I mean, the lyrics, some of my lyrics, I would end up in a fucking gulag. There's no two ways about it. I'm going away. But the fact is that it's thought control. So you won't be able to say anything about the government. You won't be able to say you disagree or your opinion. Now, whether I agree with what William says, for instance, picking on William now, but whether I agree with what his opinion is on something, right or wrong, he's entitled to his opinion. I'm entitled to mine. That's what makes the whole thing of being able to have a debate with somebody. Right?
I mean, you can go the way we're doing it here, threatening military, force if you disagree.
The whole thing with having a debate is that you can have a debate with somebody, disagree with somebody about a subject, like Anthrax being a great band, and they're not, they're really not, But anyway,
No,
you can
they're just a
have a debate with
little
somebody.
lackadaisical on
They're
releasing.
mentioning Anthrax. There's that other great debate is who will get the next album out first.
Oh, it ain't going to be fucking Anthrax, is it? Going to get a threatening message off you in a minute. But the problem you've got is, and then you get the idiots, and I'm talking about this facts, right? You get the idiots who want Nigel Farage to be in power.
Oh God, no.
No.
No,
Which
no,
is from
no,
if you want
no,
right, if
no.
you want a system, if you're already ill or have health problems, Nigel Farage does not want the NHS anymore. So you will have to have health insurance.
Out of pocket paid health insurance.
How the fuck are people like me and Bill going to get health insurance? It's not going to happen.
Not insurable.
It's not insurable.
I was just going to say, you're going to have the same issue that people over here have because the
That's
companies
being
refuse
selfish.
if they accept you.
They won't accept us.
Exactly.
No.
I mean,
Well, it says it all, that, doesn't it, G? This is what I mean, William. We're all screwed. You've got your own health problems. So you would have to get health insurance. How the fuck are you going to have to? How the hell are you going to get health insurance? They'd laugh at you.
well, if you could find it, your premiums would be so high, you might as well just not have it anyway and just pay for it out of pocket fully.
And here comes the little ranty bit for that little Scottish fucktard. When you put a
Could have
post
told me, I would have made a cup of tea. Goddamn.
when you put a post up, Vic, and you talk about politics, the same as we talk about politics, if somebody in this group disagrees with me, that's fine. We'll have a debate about it. We'll talk about it. You might not agree with my views, and that's fine. No problem.
But you have an adult conversation about it.
My opinion. Not the way of Vic, who kicks people out of his group because they don't agree with Vic's opinion. That is truly being a little dictator and a fucking idiot.
Did you just
Nigel
add
Farage
Tater
is
to
not
his
going to
name?
save the system.
Yeah. Did you just add Tater to his name?
Fucktard.
Ah, that one fits.
I mean, he kind of looks like a potato. So
If he has I tell you what, if he shaves his head and shaves his beard off, he definitely does. I like potatoes. Yep, dictator. With the emphasis on dick.
all I'm going to say is nothing that was said was not factual, and nothing was, derogatory. Nothing was a personal whatever, except for the last bit of you being a git. But anyway, if you want to block people, you want to be childish, go ahead. Or you could have just commented back and had an actual conversation. And if you had an actual defense for your side, cool, let's have the conversation. But that didn't happen.
He can come in here anytime. We will debate this with him.
Any
They'll
day.
be wrong, but we'll debate it.
The issue you've got is you've got a man who's gone from being a Labour supporter to an SNP supporter at one point, both very much on the left side of things, to now we've gone over to the right-hand side of things. And when we talk about right-wing politics, that isn't conservative. Right-wing politics is the likes of Nigel Farage and the other people he has on board with him. And his politics are dangerous, what he talks about. Yeah, exactly, G. Far right.
Farage is far right.
And when you look at
that mindset of, people don't deserve help or health care and everything because you're over a certain age or you already have pre-existing conditions and all this, but no.
The far right political thing used to be called the National Front, the British National Party, who were anti-black people, anti-Asian. In America, you would have been looking at like the skinhead white power and all of that.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
KKK.
We don't want that.
No, we don't.
The one thing about them that really makes me laugh, obviously nothing they did was funny. The name. I get you are rednecks, but did you just not get the whole word? Was it a different name that just started with a K? And you just went, okay, there we go. That's our name now.
What are we going to call it? The
The leader had a stutter.
Close ground hill.
Oh, great. We just started a war with the Ku Klux Klan now. But you don't need idiots like that.
If you read and actually listen to what Farage says, he is far right.
Oh, yeah.
He might say the odd thing to appease those on the left.
He's a good talker.
But then he'll say three.
He's very much your typical political figurehead, isn't he? He's a good talker, and he'll say things like, well, we're going to get the country back to what it should be. We're going to get rid of all of the illegal immigrants. We're going to stop immigration. I don't want you to stop immigration. We need immigration in this country.
Everywhere.
What we need is to cut the level of immigration so it is a sensible, usable, reasonable level.
Well, population versus what an area can support it is what it is.
We don't need going back to a time, and I remember this, Bill, well, Craig might just, is the time of let's go bash a packy. Sorry for using that, and yes, it is bad language, but this is what went on in the 70s.
It went on up until mid-80s.
Yeah, let's go and, it would be like, let's go and beat up a load of Mexicans in America, that type of attitude.
In the same attitude around,
I got on with a lot of Asian people, Pakistani people, and I mean, Rajan the other week put on a post about how he thought he was dead set against like Farage. But he supported the fact that we need to cut immigration down to a sensible level.
Well, it's the same go-to, Matt. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what race you are. Gender doesn't matter. Are you a piece of shit type person? Or are you actually a good person just trying to, do the best you can for yourself and your family and not cause anybody else heartache in the process? Cool. That's what I expect out of you.
Exactly.
True, the civil service does need to be shaken up and held to account.
As do a lot of the politicians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Need to be shaken firmly by the throat until they get the ideas sorted. The whole thing with the ID app is just that is scary. That is really scary.
They're going for full surveillance on stuff like that. I don't know comparatively. It's probably worse over here, like homeless population. I mean, I'm sure there's homeless obviously issues everywhere, but
Yeah.
you guys have seen how bad it is over here. They have now decided. I can't remember the exact wording. I'd have to look up. You know how they word things.
Yeah.
But it is now illegal to be homeless. You can be jailed for being homeless.
Look up World War II.
So think right. So think you literally just said, okay, so we're gonna arrest our way out of homelessness with what prison system that has no room already?
Your prison system already, America has internment camps
that have been getting protested. We'll put it that way. And now there has been a direct comment from Mr. Cheeto himself that the military forces that are going to be sent to protect these camps has, what do you say, full leeway basically to do whatever is needed, and just left it at that. So where's that line draw? Is that lethal force? Is that,
there's
never including?
Tyler, there's another interesting one though when it comes to the American prison system. Half of it is funded by illegal slavery.
Yeah.
That's the thing. All this stuff, especially the prison system, it's still, if you especially look at like the people running these prisons and the mindsets and the way they function,
it's a profit making.
The governor has got shares in the prison. He makes big profits every year. How does he do it?
Population goes up.
Half of the prisoners are out working in fields, unpaid. And kept on basic rations.
One thing, you've also got prisons here that have, obviously highly, monitored, but they have workshops and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always the old joke of where did the license plates come from?
Yeah.
It was prisoners stamping them out in the assembly line in the back of the prison. That's not a,
There's the prison farm.
It's a very, very, very. America is a very corrupt system. There's now a lot of suspicion surrounding the shooting of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Owing to the fact that when you watch the footage, from the moment he got on, this is hilarious, right? And this is your FBI. The FBI, if you work the timeline out, from the moment the guy takes the shot, okay, 400 yards requires a decent shot.
Well, yeah, especially any wind, any elevation.
Yeah.
This guy had no experience whatsoever shooting.
A quarter-mile shot isn't a bad shot.
Yeah, that's not let me just crosshair it and run with it.
He takes 400-yard shot. He hits Charlie Kirk in the neck, kills him. From that moment to him disassembling the rifle, getting it into a rucksack, changing all his clothes, getting his old clothes in the rucksack, the gun broken down into the rucksack on his back, and getting off the roof and climbing down, he did in under 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Don't believe me? I can give you a link to the fucking guy who's shown it. Now, what I'm saying is there is somebody and something more going on there.
Let's see, you can't, that's not something you do with no experience and no.
A lot of people are calling this another JFK shooting.
Yeah, Mike, prisoners not earning a wage is one thing. Prisoners not living in reasonable human conditions is a different thing. And the American system is like the slaves were in the 1850s.
I think that really
They're
depends on what state
virtually,
you look
they're
at.
virtually kept
but-
in sheds.
I think whether you look at it of whether they should get a wage or not, well, yeah,
I can
I
see a
see your point
reduced.
on
I can see a
that.
reduced wage for like just commissary purposes, like just being able to buy like foods and stuff, and you
Yeah.
know.
The
But-
issue I have with America is that America is using these people as free work.
Well, see, I'd actually
Okay,
have,
Mike.
I'm gonna have to do some research onto this because I know years ago that's how everything was, and I'm sure there's still places that there are. I'm not saying there's not, but I know a lot of the prisons have turned into it's a giant steel box, and you get it a couple minutes to go here, there, and back, and that's it.
I agree with you, Mike, about the give up their rights. But like G said, it's very dependent on the crime and severity. And by that, I mean there's a lot of, we're back to racism here, but there is a lot of black and Mexican people in America who are in prison for drug-related crime.
That are now currently legal substances.
Small amounts of cannabis and things like that, who've been arrested, put in prison for that. Now, no, and I'm not arguing with you, Mark. I do see where you're coming from. Rapists, murderers, paedophiles.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But all I'm trying to say is,
Yeah, those people have definitely given up their human rights because
they
they've
have.
taken
Yeah,
somebody
I
else-
agree.
because they have taken somebody else's human rights.
It's difficult. It's
Well,
I-
it's not we have
what-
different prisons for these different offenses. The prison
what I
system
don't
is the
agree.
system for all offenses, and
What I don't agree with in America is this system of you have prisons there that are used to make money for the people who own the prison.
Yeah.
It's a very, very, very corrupt system, America. Very corrupt.
Like
Not
I
that
said,
ours is any better whatsoever, any better at all.
well, there is one difference. Our prison governors don't make a profit on their prisoners.
Yet.
In America, they do, particularly a lot of the southern state prisons.
Give it time. Give it time. Because we're heading the American way here, and
Yeah.
Here
And
we
the other
go.
thing is the American judicial system is racist. It's endemically racist.
yeah.
let's see here.
Come on, Frankie, what you got for us?
Mind you, this is just a straight Google search and their AI quick,
Oh, God.
bullshit, right? Items produced in U.S. prisons.
Yeah, go on.
You've got clothing and textiles, so everything from military jackets, battle uniforms, jeans, t-shirts, bedding, all that in prison factories. Furniture, like office furniture and desks, that are made and then sent to government agencies. There's the agricultural, which is harvest and produce food items such as beef, corn, and wheat. And there's a whole side project that was started that actually explains that.
Government cheese.
Other stuff down to metal fabrication, cleaning products, footwear, flags, and even human silhouette targets for law enforcement training.
Yeah.
There's ironic.
Oh,
So,
ironic.
And that's literally just like the basic Google,
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, Michael.
If he had relaxed what he sent you, I'm kind of afraid what he sent you.
Oh, it's long and it's hard.
And your reaction of, oh, nice.
Is it on a similar vein to the things I have next to me?
Oh, it has a vein in it.
If it's purple, loosen your grip, Mike.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Shit, who makes that one?
That's an Infinite Mods one.
It
That's
is.
the one that you were getting from Oscar at Expo.
Yep.
Wow, that's
Nice.
really well done.
It
Oh,
is.
That was a special order you did, wasn't it, Mike?
Mm.
The Alsatian looks nice on the side. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Very nice.
No, that came out really nice. I mean, Mike, the only thing you messed up, you didn't do it Forge did. You didn't put Hawk 2 on the side of it.
God.
I saw they were
That would
linked that. I'm
also
like,
look
you've got to be
nice
fucking
as
kidding
a
me.
red, as a sort of red color. That would look nice as a red.
Craig wants a large red hard thing in his hand.
That when
I'm
he
just
squeezes
saying
it,
it would look nice as a red one.
Could end up purple if you squeeze too hard.
and then dull one.
Capital punishment I agree with, because capital punishment nowadays is the proof is 100%. For me to have somebody executed for a crime, the evidence has to be 100% irrefutable evidence. No bullshit, nothing. It has to be beyond reproach. And if that is for cases where it is child murders, paedophilia, that type of things, that sort of really horrendous
Yeah, the
stuff.
twisted fuck. Yeah. That's one of the only slogans I've heard from U.S. like police that I actually thought was funny. It was either like Florida or Texas. So it said, "You come here and you shoot somebody, you kill somebody, we gonna kill you back."
I do think that it's we should have capital punishment for those.
The thing is, with biometrics and genetic fingerprinting, you can get as close to absolute proof as possible.
And it's only getting better. I mean, that the getting evidence stuff is getting better.
Yeah.
So for those type of cases, it's simple.
Yeah.
In my
Unless
eyes.
you're some of these online platforms, I can't remember which game it was. Basically, there was a lot of people that type on there and trying to contact kids. So a guy, that's what it was. A guy went on there and used the algorithm
5 years ago.
And went in the algorithms and he found the people doing it. And then, whatever. Tell me why his account was deleted. He was banned from the platform and told that he was the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now we can prove the culpability. We can prove without a shadow of a doubt who perpetrated those crimes.
100% agree with you, G. 100%. Yeah. 30, 40 plus years ago, it was, we're pretty sure. And then it came out that the police had faked evidence or whatever. Nowadays, thankfully, there's less of that going on, even though there is still corruption in police forces and.
Well, absolutely.
But there is a lot less.
Well, not just that. Have you noticed the ones that are corrupt are getting, found out and caught in the act of doing stuff because there's too many wasteful things that
they're getting caught themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The issue I have is that if you murder a child, then you spend the rest of your life in prison. If you do unspeakable things to that child in another way, it's all right. I'm not saying the words because it triggers my brain. If you do unspeakable things in that way of a pedo, then you tend to get
So what, like a 10-year sentence or something like that at the
or
most?
less. Or less. If you stand,
There have been people getting a year
Suspended
suspended.
behavior, you can come back out.
here's the
Oh,
sick
no,
bit.
there've been people getting 12 months suspended.
Here's the sick bit, Tyler, and I'm going to say it. If you stand there or as one of those people, and you take pictures of children or babies, because it gets very sick when you go into the truth behind all this, and videos and all of that dark stuff that is out there, and you get caught that you've done a video of two children,
Whatever. Yeah.
you might get 6 months to a year.
I know.
You've destroyed somebody's life.
Before it even began.
The issue comes that most of the paedophiles have links to high up rings that are involved in politics.
Thank you for saying that, because you just led me onto my subject.
Oh,
Okay.
he's got,
So-
yeah, fucking hell, he's got a subject.
No, so there's a plot this season.
Oh, fuck, there's a plot.
Does anyone know what it is?
Well, Matt shot himself, and anyway. So, no, the Epstein files.
Oh, yeah.
They have released a how do you say it? A non-photograph and video included list. But the list tells you what are in each of these files and these, right. Come to find out, all these photos, at least 90% of them, of these unfortunate, kids that were trafficked and everything else, also have the faces and pictures of the men that went to these places.
Yeah.
So out of nowhere, I can't remember what her name was, but some government official was basically saying, we can't release the photos, we can't release the videos, we just can't. Is that because you just went a week before and personally told Mr. Cheeto that his name came up several times in the transcript, and that if the photos are released, it will release all photos?
Do you know what I liked best? Have you seen the interviews with your FBI leader, Kash Patel?
No, they've changed. Trump has interchanged officials.
It's great. He came out with it the other day.
Lately.
There's videos of him saying, well, I believe what I am told by the people who are under me, and I can assure you I know what is going on, and blah, 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 blah. Loads and loads of talking, and not fucking any of it makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, did you see?
We might know what's
Trump
going
tried-
on there because he was there as well.
It's like Donald Trump with a tan.
What did you heard the whole thing about the acetaminophen and all that, right? And how they're literally blaming branded Tylenol for causing autism. The best part of
Don't
it,
forget there was
because-
the Tylenol problems a number of years ago.
Yeah.
but the best part is the reason that Trump ended up going with the word Tylenol is because after 18 attempts, he couldn't get out the word acetaminophen. Acetaminophen, and you hear somebody in the background go, Minophen, acetaminophen. And he tries 3 more times and goes, it's Tylenol. Okay. All right. We'll leave it there then.
The man's a moron.
Mm.
And,
He's improved. He's
You
improved.
can't even pronounce acetaminophen. Are you shitting me right now?
and as G said, Kash Patel is an incompetent arrogant little cocksucking prick. I'm getting the
opinion
idea
on that one.
I'm getting the idea, it's a clue, I might be wrong, that G doesn't like him. But he is right. He is such a little cocksucking prick when it comes to Trump. Honestly.
Well, everybody in these positions are now. You know, you've
There's
got
like
people in like
a
national
pair of
defense
feet
that are.
sticking out of Trump's ass. Where he,
I
think it was national security or something like that, or Treasury. He put some like 22-year-old kid in the job.
like G said, there's no, about the not enough evidence. There was loads of people said what was going on. Loads and loads and loads of people. But they kept throwing these witnesses out.
Yeah.
Until they got the witnesses that they wanted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's also
And
all
now-
of the photographic evidence, even if you just take the ones of them arriving and leaving.
Yeah.
You don't have to have what they were doing there, just all of the people arriving and leaving.
Yep.
Well, and the scary part is there's
That
photos
means-
of them like sitting on couches with these people and like.
Yeah. But that means the minimum they had to be complicit.
Right, they weren't drugs, kicking and screaming into his fucking mansion, and
Yeah.
they walked in on their own power.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say, G, is Ball of Confusion. It's a great Anthrax song, and at the minute, that song really is about right for the American government. Ball of Confusion. Followed by Fuck the System. I'm sorry, but
It's not a system anymore, Matt. It's a crumbling tower of crap.
it is. It really is. I mean,
Look at
You
how many
don't know-
things. No matter where you live in the world, one thing here or there happens, and a whole tower of crap falls over top of it.
Yeah.
Or something's already crashing, but hey, we're gonna have something happen over here. Whether it's somebody happened to have gotten
it's
Yeah.
that thing of,
So let's look
look,
at that.
this something terrible's happened here, but look at this. Look what's happened. That's exactly what
they
they're
go
doing.
and they do it good and bad. It could be somebody getting hurt, or look, we just built a monument to something for whatever day, and we're gonna have a big parade, and it's a big deal, and or hey, we have stuff going on with other countries, but TikTok's getting banned. But if you give it time, we'll get everything fixed, and everybody's so happy now. Everyone's not
Look
everyone's
at the
distracted
thing
now.
Look at the thing with Charlie Kirk, right? I still say that is somewhere government related, his death. Okay. Can't prove that. Obviously, I don't have evidence to prove that, but somewhere it is government related.
All I will say is
The current facts don't fact very well.
The problem lies in that what has happened is you had all the stuff with Maxwell and all of that stuff going on, and Trump was getting caught out, and all of a sudden, Charlie Kirk gets shot.
Mm.
He's taking people's eyes off what's going on.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest problems is it's all distractions.
Mm.
In the big picture,
That dive bar
Charlie-
magicians in this direction.
as bad as Charlie Kirk's murder was and the fact that his family were there,
Oh, it's awful, terrible.
Mm.
What has
it is
happened.
awful. But in Trump's grand scheme, it's a distraction.
It's good news.
Well, it's one less person with an opinion.
Yeah.
No matter what your opinion is, you're one less person with an opinion. So
the whole. I don't agree with everything that Charlie Kirk came out with. To be honest, I didn't agree with all of his.
well,
what
no. I mean,
said.
that's anybody that does, that type of thing. You're not going to agree with everything they say.
But he
And
did
that's
talk.
fine, but
Yeah, but Charlie Kirk's was prove me wrong.
He was open, like we've said, to a sensible debate.
Yeah.
You could, if we, for instance, had Charlie Kirk on here, we could have a debate with him and say, "Oh, I don't agree." I mean, that's blah 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 blah. This is why I don't agree. He would sit there and explain his point of view. We'd explain our point of view. You could have a sensible discussion with the man because he was intelligent. Trump ends up throwing his Diet Coke at you and his Happy Meal goes flying.
not even going to comment, bud. And not against what you're saying. I'm actually just not going to comment because that's going to start a whole snowball effect of comments. But, yeah.
Yeah, gee, you're right.
No, I totally agree with you, G. I totally, 100% agree. Free speech is a dangerous thing to those in power because it's allowing us to have our opinion, which everybody should have their opinion.
Well, not just that. Think with the free speech and everything, all of a sudden people are talking to each other. All of a sudden people are finding out information that they normally would never have known about. Yeah. And secrets don't become secrets very long, and lies become truths, and all kinds of shit.
No, this is the trouble. When people talk, suddenly it comes out that such and such a politician or whatever. Hold on, that doesn't sound right. Well, let's look. Let's look into it, and you suddenly find out all the lies. And let's be honest, the amount of lies that have been around Trump.
The amount of lies in American politics works on, let's bury them with enough lies until the lies become the truth. That's American.
If we say the lie enough times, maybe they'll believe it eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is the American political system now,
and it is getting to be the same with us, the UK system. Yeah. You the way that the UK system is going is dangerous, really dangerous. I mean, America is.
Our system's as dangerous as the system in America now.
Yeah, it is.
And it's getting worse.
It is. Looks like a Dalek break. No, I'm not going to get wet slippers because I ain't got any on.
Oh, you're going to go in bottoms instead?
Or trousers.
Please turn the camera off. Please.
He's turned himself.
I love it. He himself and then tried to say something.
But that really has become the political truth now, is tell enough lies until somebody believes them, and then the lies become the truth.
Well, and then more recently here, tell a lie, and if somebody doesn't believe it, well, make them either believe it or
tell another lie.
Well, or make the person that doesn't believe you disappear.
That's the other one they do. We don't have to agree on everything, which
If he comes back in a leather hat, we're just going to end the stream right now.
The American political system is an offshoot of the UK, but
it's been twisted so many ways.
Yeah. The way America's dealing with everything now is so twisted that none of it lines up. absolutely nothing lines up. You know, if you stood 100 American politicians in line and took a single cannon shot to take their heads off, you would miss them all because it's that twisted.
And it's like I said, like Matt said, people have different viewpoints and different opinions, and that's not the issue. But it's when you start forcing those opinions and beliefs and everything else on people, and then getting either not just upset, but like violently upset over disagreements.
Yes, I had gone to relax. That's correct, Mike.
Where's the hat, Matt?
Off screen, we have some interesting debates and have had for years, haven't we, Matt? And
Yep.
Craig. Do we always agree with each other? No. Can we see the other person's viewpoint? Yes.
Yep. Yeah. You should always try and see somebody else's viewpoint.
Yeah.
The thing is, seeing somebody else's viewpoint is learning and understanding. You don't have to agree with it.
No, they don't.
But you understand the other person that little bit better, their motivations, their reasons, and ultimately it means you actually get on better.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know whether I'd say the American political system. I wouldn't. It's not really based on the UK system. It's the American system was supposed to be.
In the early days, it was based off our system.
It's now become more about money. A lot more than ours has. You know, if we had tens of millions, you could get Tyler in as president.
Oh yeah, if you had enough money, you could buy the presidency. Yeah.
You know.
Well, Trump did twice.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know. So you could have President relax.
Yep. President Frankie.
You have a president that's also a criminal.
What, Tyler?
No.
No.
Do you have proof of this? Hey, we can out him. What's he done wrong?
That's the one that always gets me is
a sitting
they
president.
Have a convicted felon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not misdemeanors, they're felonies he's been convicted of.
You've only got to go back to John F. Kennedy. Jack Kennedy, his father, was a convicted moonshiner.
Yeah.
A part of the Irish mob. Not that I've got anything against John F. Kennedy personally, but the only reason he got into power was because the criminal world in America wanted somebody they could control.
Yeah.
Here he is, look, President Frankie. Did you see you as President of America?
I mean, I couldn't do a worse job.
I don't know, I've seen you.
I've seen you fix Jeeps.
Hey, I'm not the jackass to put the drill bit through the engine.
About vaping.
And See, that's the thing, though, Craig, is all this misdirection back and forth, bullshit. They tried at the beginning of his term, we're going to save vaping. We're going to do this and do that. And things aren't quite going the way you said they were, are they?
Yeah.
It's very, very odd, that, isn't it, G? Very odd.
Yeah. And Mike, if being a criminal was a prerequisite, Trump's overqualified.
Yeah.
38 convictions is overqualified.
Well, it's like that Robin Williams special that I put up. I think I put it in the group.
Yeah.
I mean, that was how many years ago? He literally said himself, like, this man plays Monopoly with real abilities. This is scary shit.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Trump has never made any money himself. His money has come from his father. You can't trust that man.
Yeah, Trump technically is bankrupt.
Corrupt and bankrupt.
Yeah. But technically, nothing Trump has actually made a serious profit.
Why don't they just change his name to President Fart?
Please do.
No, he's more like a shark.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I'm sure he has a few times.
Oh God! Pants? Get me my brown pants now! Now!
Too late.
I spilled my Diet Coke.
Oh, is that what it is?
It doesn't smell like Diet Coke to me, sir.
Oddly enough, it kind of smells like that.
Is that cow shit? No, bullshit. No, it's Trump shit. I'm not sure that is spray tan.
That's where they get the spray cheese.
That isn't spray tan. It's when they put him in the bath. He keeps shitting in the bath. That's why he comes out that funny colour.
Oh.
No, did you
Maybe just been sick
movie.
in his mouth.
Unless
There was
it's what they've used for the spray tea, the tea in a can.
It could be the spray tea, yeah.
Well, remembering, of course, that Trump is Scottish.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for it.
No, did you guys ever see the movie Big Fat Liar? The
Yes.
Frank Muniz one years ago. Remember when they did the hair dye and put the food coloring in the pool and everything? I think that's what's happening on a nightly basis. Somebody just keeps topping off the red 40 in his hair, shampoo.
Or do you hope it's red 40?
Wouldn't it be funnier if instead they put blue dye in so he came down like a Smurf?
That would be funny.
That would be
I mean,
fun.
I can think of another, Scotsman do that too,
Hey, we could make it green dye and he could come out like the Hulk.
The Great Sulk.
That's the one.
No,
Yeah.
with Vic,
Incredible Sulk.
it would have to be orange dye. Then he'd look like one of the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka.
Yeah, but the original Oompa Loompas were green.
Yeah. Vic sucking on Pugs's
now my
chocolate bar.
Now my head's just thinking, what colors could we make Vic for the best effect?
Oh, I think green's probably the best one.
I personally like black and blue.
If you do,
And then insist he always does his show with the green screen.
I personally quite like black and blue all over with yellow patches.
See, I could see purple. Maybe like a little Barney.
Little story time with Vic the dinosaur.
I love you. You love me.
No,
We
fuck
wick
off.
this RDA damn method, fuck.
No, you can't. You can't make it in Vic into fucking Barney the dinosaur. It's cruel to kids who still like Barney the dinosaur.
Mm.
Some poor defenceless kid's going to see Vic in the street and run up and think it's Barney.
And kick him swiftly in the nuts.
On second thoughts,
I know a lot of kids who cannot stand Barney.
I know a lot of adults who can't stand Vic.
Wow.
Funny that.
Oh, in breaking news, I see the expo is sorted now. Then apparently,
Oh, really?
apparently so. It's yes,
Same venue or different expo?
same.
No, it's been rescued by OBD Wraps.
I still don't see how they're going to afford to run it myself, but
No.
Well, they could if they sell a set of wraps for 20 quid each.
Yeah, I mean, that is a bit of a rip-off, isn't it?
Well, and then do they say what ticket price are going to be?
I think October. I think it was October. They're on about was on.
October,
Yeah.
They're doing some sort of vape meet in October somewhere.
It's going to be
Either October or the start of November.
It's going to be the Ohm Zone. So basically, it's going to be a lot of Muppets waffling complete bollocks. And there's not really going to be. There's not going to be many vape products new out.
No.
Unless, if you're going to see friends, cool.
Well, it's
If
going to be
you're-
those hemo vapors, like the high end guys, huh?
What, like Vic? A short high end guy.
That's where my head was going. I'm like, mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've worked out who I've worked out who Pugs is. I've worked it out. You remember WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you remember Hornswoggle, the midget?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He's Pugs. Oh, come on, don't tell me you don't want to get hold of Pugs and throw him. I would love to just grab him back of his jeans and just throw him. See how far I can make him fly.
No, see, I'll start building the catapult now, and have Vic inspect it. And, come over for a visit, and inspect the inside of the arm. I'll send you home for free.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's on Pornhub again.
Sounds very industrial.
It's never
So
going to be seen again by me.
Oh God, it's not Frankie Goes to Hollywood again, is it?
The people reunion.
it's not.
The Ohm Zone was a good idea. It just a lot of the old school vapors aren't there anymore, in my eyes. A lot of the proper old school vapors just nah.
No, they're not.
Well, I mean, think about it. Most people don't vape the way that a lot of us do anymore. You know, well, a lot of us hasn't been in here basically, but
Well, I mean, Mike is getting back into mechs, but I'm probably now regretting selling a lot of his mechs.
I mean, so that's the funny thing. Most people now are trying to buy disposables, left and right, and trying to find the highest pup count they can. And I'm still going out and getting a new mech, an RTA, and being like, that's what I can run with, and I'm fine.
Yeah. I did say at the time, Mike, about selling them. I didn't think it was a good idea, but it's life, isn't it? You learn by things, I suppose. Talking of vaping, which I suppose it is partially a vaping show, has anything vape related come out recently that's worth looking at?
No.
No, there's nothing else I've got a basket as usual.
Oh, that's
Nothing
unusual.
overly. Yeah. Nothing spectacular.
I had a look the other day. I got the usual e-cig one, You haven't bought anything for ages. You could turn your leg into a mech if you really wanted to, Steve.
I've got it. A step actuated shisha.
If he combined and made both legs into a mech, he'd have a stacked mech. A step stacked activated mech.
Yeah, all he needs is the hooker pipe, innit, though, and he could step activated shisha.
I'm not sure where we're going to screw the RDA into. It could be painful, this.
I leave you off for 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. What did this degrade into?
Well, I'm trying to work out where we're going to put the 510 thread on Steve. It could be painful.
Oh, Tyler's got a spare tail.
Okay.
Tyler's a secret furry.
Like, why does the tail have a 510 on it?
What worries me if your fucking tail...
No,
your tail has,
510.
where is the other...
Yeah, where's the rest of it?
Well, think of all the ridiculous mods that people were making at one point. Imagine doing a tube mech in basically a fuzzy tube mech, right?
Go on.
Potentiometer in the belly button.
No, there you go. Okay, so you take a squirrel. And the RDA goes, the 510 on his head, the belly button is a potentiometer. How do you fire a fire?
Tyler, you're not making this any better for yourself.
No, it only becomes a problem when it becomes an actual product.
Painful.
Literally.
I don't want to know where you put your squirrel, goddammit.
What you need to worry about, Tyler, is squirrels have claws.
Yeah, I remember that gerbil you had was really pissed.
Always be careful with your nuts.
Yeah. The problem
All I can
is
say is from the longest yards, always protect the big nuggets.
The problem is where Frankie's sticking his nuts.
I don't want to know.
Dude, with the name and that has made it sound so much worse. So much worse.
The Frankie Mech mod.
Hey, someone made one. Someone made that one, didn't they? Can't remember.
Well, see, okay, Steve. So if you put the 510 on, in the knee area, right? All you gotta do is get one of the steam crate tanks and like 14 extensions for it. There you go.
Yeah, but he's steam crave.
Activated and
He's steam crave, and if you try stacking steam crave stuff, it's just going to collapse and he'll fall off his leg.
now imagine one single piece of glass, like a 20-inch piece of glass.
Yeah, we had to get it. We had to get it, Jim.
Relax, we have that ocean.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't think of any mechs really that I've seen recently that I really, really like, apart from the obvious from Oscar.
I would obviously have to like use the mech to see how it hand feel, because a lot of the side fires, depending on which top or bottom there for fire, I feel like it would be more awkward to use. But that Desolator kit doesn't look horrible.
The only person at Modder I have seen in the past sort of 6 months or so that I've looked at his stuff and thought, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. He's like the Spin Oscar stuff.
yeah.
I've got to be honest that I'd never been a big Purge fan.
No.
And I know you've seen as much as I have. All the buy-sell trade sites are.
I've seen the one from
Old
Times Mate, Mike, and I did think about getting one, but
What, the Sidekick?
yeah.
Dude, I bought 2.
Well, send me one over then. But being serious, I like the Times Vape stuff. They do good stuff at a good price. I think the quality of Times Vape stuff is, for what you're paying, it's good quality.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the new one that I haven't even fucking used yet. I got it, on special, blah blah. I think I only paid like $110, $115 for it, which for a mech really is not horrible. I mean, they're like $150.
No, it's not.
But I mean, they're polished nice, they're machined nice, it hits and the fact that the bottom battery contact is not, it's not a thin piece of copper, it's a block of copper.
They are. I mean, I don't know how
it's beautiful.
Times Vape have always done pretty good stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I've still got my Dreamer, G.
Oh, the hybrid Ardent though. Jeez.
The Ardent.
What was it? No, what was the other one that did the full hybrid RDA for it? Was it one of the broadsides?
Broadside did a few.
Oh,
that might be why.
Was it the broadside covariant combo?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's going back.
Rebel Mods did quite a few hybrids.
Able.
Yeah.
Never owned an
And of
Able.
course, you if you could somehow find one, you can't beat the original Kennedy Ruby, the truest of hybrids that ever fucking was.
Big fan. I love rig mods. Having met the guy who
Riggs,
started rig mods. Real cool guy. It was before the time of the 21700, really.
Yeah.
But But for the price, to be honest with you, the Dreamer at the time, the Dreamer was an absolutely stunning mech. It really was. It punched well above its weight.
Yeah.
The Keen was good. The only trouble I had with my Keen was I had an issue with the insulator in the Keen, and it was my fault. And I couldn't get a new switch for the Keen.
Oh, like the battery slack adjustment insulator.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking call the Dreamer after Vic. That'll put me off using it. I like the Keen. I really do, Mike. I think,
Shit.
but not.
That's what I used for that juice earlier. I mean, it's polished horribly, but I love the design of it. I like the hand feel and the actual interchangeable ring on the top for diameter size. That's actually something I wish more mods had.
I'd like to get hold of another Keen at some point if I can, but because I've got the stack section for it as well. But it's not like I need it. It's one of those things that
I say, let me know, Matt, because I've been seeing quite a few pop up lately over here.
Yeah, if one pops up, mate, preferably in copper because it's a copper one.
That's what your stack is.
Yeah.
See, that's my thing. The straight brass and copper are the harder ones to find. The ones that have been coming up are all the old splatter ones.
Yeah. I was going to get mine Cerakoted anyway because it's pure copper, so you can imagine what it's like trying to keep clean.
Well, not just that, it probably smells wonderful after using.
It's now sort of a woody brown colour because it hasn't been cleaned for so long.
that one. Yeah, you showed me that one. That thing is... It has some love.
It definitely needs a good clean. Yeah, they did, Steve. I mean, I'm a big fan of Timescape. I'm a big fan of the guys. The Black Chrome Keen was a nice looking mod.
Yeah.
It really was.
I said, heavy hitter Timescape as well.
Yeah, heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is a damn good mod.
Never bothered picking one of those up either.
Yeah, I've never got one of those either.
The thing was, they did the heavy hitter as a Cerakoted all copper mod. So that did hit hard.
The worst mod that I own, without a shadow of a doubt, and it's got full Palmer's powder custom paint job on it.
I know what you're thinking already.
You know exactly what I'm going to say.
Hot button issues every fucking time you used it.
Bogan's fucking mech is a piece of shit. That thing,
like, I get they were going cheap and I get they were doing simple, but that's overly simplified.
It was one of those mods that I always thought, yeah, well, I'm not going to use it because it's, custom paint job. I'm probably not going to use it. So, and it was a present off Jane. And I sat there and I thought one day, fuck it. It's never been built. I'll build it, stick a build in it, see what it's like. So I built higher than I normally would, and I went for a 0.11, which I call a reasonable build.
Yeah.
A safe build.
Instant hot button.
Yep.
Anything
under what was it? Anything under a 0.2 almost, 0.15, 0.2 was hot button instantly.
Exactly, G. Stan, without a doubt, Stan. I mean, Stan's is an engineer, I should say. So Stan understood how to build something that worked. And fuck me, did he get it right?
I mean, shit, there's still 1.5s out that I've seen in a few places, and they still have them in stock for the Dreamer.
Stan is one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. Honestly, he is.
Well, I remember, what was it?
I want to say we get a 1.5 from ESIG 1.
Yeah.
It was like 37 quid, something like that.
First time I ever met Stan,
45 now.
I talked to Stan online, like we all do. First time I ever met him, it was just like, you'd known him for years. Honestly,
I remember he did a live a while back because he was talking about a Mecha or an RDA or something that he was working on, and dude sat there and joined the live. He sat there and was just bullshitting with everybody, and was most genuine person for I think it's like an hour or two just sat there.
I haven't talked Swaggins for fucking ages.
Oh yeah.
Swaggins is fucking. He's great.
I'll be back in a minute. The boy wants me to put some food out.
No worries,
for him.
But unfortunately, Stan went through a bit of a mental health problems. He had a few, a bit of a bad time of things, bless him. Hopefully now Stan's starting to get back a bit.
Yeah.
Because he isn't, he really is. He's such a nice bloke. Such a nice man. Really intelligent.
Times they did that clutch streamer too.
Yeah.
Which, first off, I didn't get one for a couple reasons. One, I've got clutch style mechs. Yeah, they're wonderful, but it depends how the switch is done and how the face the button, all that.
It depends how much Stan had to do with it.
Well, it had a very protruding button. First of all, an Ultim button.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that it doesn't have something, more resilient to set the mod down and more stable.
You see, I like it.
You're not setting your mechs down on their side.
I'm a bit old school with the button. I like it where the button's slightly, very, very slightly recessed. So I can put a mech down. Yep. And I have a very, very short throw on a button on the mech. It's like, touch it and it fires.
The Kennedy, perfect example, because of that adjustable throw on it.
Mine, for me, if I'm using a mech, it's literally slight touch and it's instant.
Yeah.
But time space.
You might like the Sidekick then, Matt, because when it's brand, all right, when the bar is new, obviously it's going to have a little bit more travel to it, as it wears in. But as soon as it's actually worn in, I mean, it's just here.
It's a good looking mod.
Well, and keep in mind, this is after being, used at work all week and all tarnished up and needs cleaned. Like I said, when you keep them properly polished, it's really a nice mod. It's just
all right, G.
Oh, G out.
Catch you later, bro.
Yeah. Take care,
buddy.
G.
Good to see you, buddy.
But the only issue with polishing that Sidekick is the neural texture they engraved onto it.
Yeah,
it picks up patina very, very quickly. Like
it was like
a day or two, and
it was kind of like the Purge stuff. I mean, Mike was a big fan of Purge. I love Matt Hagerman's designs. I mean, the designs that he did, and most of them were freehand.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
And I mean, he did some beautiful designs, absolute stunning designs, some of them. But what put me off him is that he's keeping those mechs clean. They were...
Yeah. Well, it's I really wanted to get one of the brass, either the Cobblestone or the Ritz.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at the brass Ritz, right? But unless you're going to let that patina on purpose in certain areas and everything else, could you imagine? You'd have to take like a whole pack of Q-tips and polish and try to hit every one of those, the diamonds out. It'd be hours of polishing.
Forged mech mods have got a discount on at the minute from what I've seen.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they did have.
If I could get a hold of one, the lava one they did, the lava crackle, the black and red, I did like that. That turned out really nice.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, they were nice.
Do they have an actual site, or is it just?
Yeah. Well, I think they do it through. I mean, Mike's the best person to ask because he's bought a mech of them.
Well, good point.
I know they have a Facebook group. Oh, what's the fucking name? I'm trying to think of the guy's name who runs it. He's well known.
I'm on their Facebook group.
Oh, what's his fucking name? Monty Scott. It's Monty Lee Meekins. God, there's a name. Lee
Oh
Meekins.
yeah,
He's
he's still out. Oh yeah. You know, I really am tempted to get a hold of him and just see what it would be shipping wise and logistics of getting it over here.
Don't know. I wouldn't have thought they'd be that bad because they ship to America. And they've got somebody's got in America's got the crackled.
Us, yeah, Mike. I see stuff from Lee and Monty all the time on the group. Well, a couple groups actually.
Oh, Meekins has been around for years.
Oh, yeah, Lee's been on forever.
Proper nice guy.
Yeah.
They're all Monty's. Monty's nice. Monty's easy to get on with. And if they can help you, they will.
I mean, shoot, like I should. I still have that other mech brand new in the box in the plastic, so I haven't used it. But I also got it like I think the same week that the Recoil 3 was released.
Yeah.
And I'm at that mindset. I kind of want to wait till I get one and pair them up and see how it does.
Yeah.
But then you get all the back and forth reviews over how yes or no restricted the airflow is. But when you hear recoil, you think a mech build.
Well, I'm still tempted if the price is right on the recoil.
Yeah, I think I saw they were about £29.
It depends where you look.
Yeah, we figured that up the other night.
Some sites have got them on for like $60 or $80. And yet eSig One's got it on for $30.
For all color variations. That's the weird part.
When it comes up for pre-order, I'm tempted to get a pre-order in.
I'll be honest, so am I.
If it comes out at 30 quid, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And most of my vape stuff, believe it or not, I've put away. I've got about 2, 3, 5, maybe 6 mods that left out at the minute.
I mean, Matt, if you need more mods, man, don't worry about it. I'll send you the Cherry Bomber over. It's fine.
No, I want to see you do a 007 build on the Cherry Bomber.
Yeah. I've never even put a fucking set of batteries in this goddamn thing.
Stubby McNofingers.
Funny part is, though, looking at the condition of it, I don't think anybody's ever put batteries in this.
I remember at the time the Cherry Bomber coming out, and
of course,
it's probably the most hyped fear mod ever.
Yeah.
Nobody
Well, see,
wanted one
I,
because
I
there was
remember all the you told me about it before I got this one because I remember I got this one cheap, from somebody, and then I remember I got it, took the door off, and David thing just went to turn it over to look at it. Like, oh, that's lovely. That's your top contacts.
Yeah.
try tidying your desk up for God's sake, Mike. 22 just on the desk.
Just a couple.
What? Nova's having uncooked mac and cheese.
It is cooked.
The thing is, as well you know, Mike, is you end up with like 5 or 6 mods, all with the same juicing.
Only 5 or 6.
Well, but if I'm going out, I'm usually taking the pod with me because it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I've usually got this
No.
with me.
That's my go-to all day, every day, pretty much. I mean, I always have a backup with an RDA or something on it, but ever since I got the Pro Max, yeah,
And
not
sometimes
Pro
that
Max,
as
the
well.
Blaze Pro.
Have you tried the RBA on it yet?
I got the RBA in it now.
Have you got it? Have you got the ohms to settle?
Sometimes it's a little unsettled.
What I discovered is you need to tweak it down quite tight so it sits properly. That's where your ohms fluctuation is.
Open the chimney on it.
Yeah, everybody's saying, oh, it's shit, it doesn't read the ohms properly. Yes, it does. You've just got to make sure that when you put the RBA in, when you screw it into the little base adapter, it's screwed down
Yeah, you got to screw it down quite. Yeah.
firm, not tight.
Oh, I must admit, there's seepage.
What is it with you and everything?
Stuff with the jam method, man. Come on.
Stop going
I don't
with
know.
these fucking build methods.
It could be the fact that I might not have the RBA down tight enough.
Yeah,
Because it did back it
maybe.
off a little bit.
It is. I think they could have built it better myself.
It was decent enough flavour. But there's condensation now as well.
I can already see it. Mike went to OBD and got one of the, anime big titty girls for his build map.
No, if it's Mike, it's going to be something Viking or
A Viking with big tits.
Viking with big
Yeah.
tits and beard.
A Valkyrie
That's a blacksmith.
goddess. With
It's
big
going to
tits.
be a Viking
right.
with big tits
A
and a
female
beard.
one, yeah.
Oh, it's a dragon.
Oh, a dragon with big tits. Okay.
You mentioned dragon with big tits. I've been to Corafok in Manresa, and one of the
The
dragons,
fact you have a story for this. Anyway,
one of the dragons for the processions is actually an eagle with big tits. One of the giants also has big tits and keeps flashing one.
jeez.
I'm glad we're coming to the end of the show.
And guess where the giants are kept?
Go on.
In the Roman Catholic Church.
That says it all. A bunch of privets.
Yep.
Well, where's the missing plastic box gone, Steve?
That's a thought. I mentioned that storage box earlier, Matt.
Yeah.
I've ordered it.
Timu?
No, it's from Screwfix. And if you remove a couple of the bays, you can stand mods in it as well.
Hmm.
I need to clean some of my RDAs and RTAs out.
Yeah, I need to clean.
Well, you guys
one
saw
or
what
two
I did a
out.
couple of weeks ago. I did that mass cleaning and just gutted everything, put everything back tore it down, clean it, put it back together into boxes. I'm not using it. I mean, I've still got just on the stand behind my computer. I've got 8, 9 RDAs and tanks sitting there just in case I want to grab something that I want to grab. But most of the old stuff's put away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame, Steve. Hopefully, we might find it.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit shit if they haven't, if it's gone missing.
Yeah.
Missing.
Well, yeah, it depends on what sort of missing it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you have a couple things go missing over the move too, Matt?
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem to happen, but there you go. Right, coming up to 10 past, 2 hours.
Yep.
Right.
I shall let you gentlemen do your good flies.
No, I'm
I
wearing
think-
shorts. It's fine.
Thank God for that.
I think this
I'll go
week
for
it should
it.
be Frankie says.
Are they shorts or are they hot pants, though?
They're basketball shorts. Calm yourself.
He's got
Anyway,
hot.
That's
Oh,
He's got hot pants.
the message for this week, everybody, relax. So
The message
same
for
as
everybody
usual,
this week is don't do it.
yeah. And if you do, anyway, same as every week, guys. You guys need us, whether it's a chat, a call, whatever. The group's there. Matt, turn the music volume down a little bit.
It's the music in his head.
That's what I'm saying. Turn that volume down a little bit. But yeah, you guys know where we are
That
if you
broke
need
years
us.
ago.
I hope everybody has a good week, and yeah, same as always. Craig, say goodbyes, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, Tyler. Yeah, as Tyler says, the group is there as usual if anyone is struggling. We'll be back again next week. Hope everyone does have a good week. And I'll pass you on to Bill.
Yeah, cheers, Greg. As the guys have said, nothing I can add to that. I hope you all have a really good week and take care of yourselves and take care of your friends. Over to you, Matt.
Yeah, a bit of a random show. Oh God, why is it Mike puts something in and I have to read it?
Can we leave the Lycra out of it, please? So that's all I'm saying.
Yes. If you,
No, you've got to keep the Lycra in, it goes baggy otherwise. Ah.
Oh, my sake. Matt, say goodbye. We're done. We're done.
I'm trying to do the goodbyes. It's you lot. Right. Yes. Goodbyes. Yes. If you need any help, mental health wise, let us know. We can always set a room up and have a chat about it. If it's anything related to Frankie Goes to Hollywood, squirrel tails, or dressing up as a furry, please contact Tyler. He has a
Coyote
special
tail.
section now.
Or do your own research.
Tyler's Furry Network.
We got tails. We got masks. We got all kinds of things.
He's worrying me, really is.
He's worrying me.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're just finding out the things that I collect are a little bit off.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah, okay,
No,
so
actually, makes
Where
me
is it?
wonder
Where is
what else he's got. He's decided
where-
to collect.
Nope,
No, we don't
hold
need
on.
to think about that.
I'd rather not think about it.
There it is. What do you think that is, Matt?
I don't want to know. Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's a raccoon penis bone.
Well, you heard it all first. Here first, guys. Tyler likes a raccoon penis bone.
It's part
As
of the
I
plan.
keep saying, I am not here to judge people
Ribs?
in their what he
But
gets
we are
up to with his
concerned
raccoon
about-
penis
Yeah,
and
although
his,
we are getting more concerned about Tyler.
the fact he has a raccoon's penis and now a tail that he likes wearing. I mean, yes, there might have to be an intervention.
So on that
Right.
note, all of you in the lovely audience have a
On that
wonderful week.
note, we are getting the.
Sorry, intrusive thoughts.
Oh God, Craig.
You don't want anything that Tyler's doing in your brain, I'm telling you.
No.
So,
I'm
goodbye
trying to
for
get
now,
out.
guys. We shall be back next week.
Bye.
Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.